Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. I'm booting up the playtest of Everything is Crab. And basically the single thing I saw about this, other than knowing it's a kind of, Vampire Survivors like roguelike sort of situation, Spore meets modern roguelikes, and seeing this GIF showing in action the ways in which you're actually evolving your little creature in between your different runs and visually how that's changing, I was like, yes, I need to play this. I want to see this. So I'm here off basically the back of that single GIF. Really excited to see it in action. Nice bouncy animations there. Really, really fun kind of theme going on. Showing off that there are many various layers of difficulty, but obviously we're starting at one with a dapper little penguin for some reason. All right, basic movement options. Am I going to need to fire? Maybe not. Press to attack in the direction you're aiming. So is it melee? Your attack and dash cooldowns are shown below your character. Oh yeah, okay. You need food to evolve. Fill the blue progress meter by eating more food to evolve. Wait, can I run over those multiple times? Am I supposed to sit and keep eating it? Oh no! They're taking my money. my food, my nourishment. Oh wait, there wasn't a lot of feedback to that. I kind of just picked it up, didn't really see that I'd eaten it, and it just jumped to the screen. I'm so intrigued by seeing the visual upgrade. I almost wish my little blob was visible so I could be shown how it will look before I've chosen it, but switch to info. Oh my god, there's a lot to consider here, isn't there? Ooh, okay, there's a lot to take in. Long and narrow pecking attack that deals ability damage, cooldown, feeding speed, and it unlocks poisonous saliva but locks jaws. Lockjaw, I didn't mean to make a pun, but you know what I'm saying, is that I think it cuts off, certain choices cut off other choices. If you have antlers, you can't have horns. If you have a beak, you can't have jaws. That's interesting. Headbutt attack, and there's clearly classifications going on, or it's adding chance. Evolutions that prioritize physical damage and aggression, survivability in the form of avoidance and perception, ability damage and special effects, size and survivability in the form of damage and mitigation, damage mitigation, prioritize social aspect and perception. Right now I'm leaning beak. I like and there's tiers to it. It seems like store nearby food inside your cheeks. Stored food will be consumed at the same rate. I don't really know why I would want stored food. Reroll evolutions or upgrade beak. And there was the backside too. As it walks, the kiwi taps the ground with its beak, which is great at smelling and is equipped with sensory pits that allow them to sense underground prey. Funny that it's talking about a kiwi when, there's clearly this eagle here. Whatever, that's fine. I don't need the full description. Bop, a really weak starting attack. Okay, so now I'll have a selection of attacks, and hopefully I can... Chosen evolutions may affect how your character looks and plays. Get back here, man. I want to peck ya. Now survive. Oh, they're all going after that food. I wanted that food. Okay. Finally got my own kill here and a chance to eat something. I'm gonna go chase down that star. That guy. Oh, it's like an elite. Yeah, if you're just gonna keep running from me, I'm gonna keep pecking. I feel much more capable with this beak than I did with the basic attack. No scavengers better come steal this from me. This is all me, all mine. More eyes for better dodge and senses. Freaky as hell. Upgraded beak for better damage, ability damage, feeding speed, and fur for different resistances. Nah, better damage, better feeding speed. I feel like that'll all scale nicely. I'm immediately benefiting. Social and ability damage. No unlocks at this level. Wait, are these things I'm gaining or have the potential to gain? Feeding distance up. Attempt to make nearby animals charmed every 5 seconds. Do I gain both of those? I don't understand this portion. Let's take it to see what happens. I don't know. Nothing's making me feel like I gained those. There's like this timer at the top that I'm not 100% certain of how that'll work. I see this question mark up here, so I would like to head towards that. I loved Spore growing up, man. I liked the early phase where you're growing and every little choice affects your character and like you physically see how that all changes. I love that aspect of it. But I also always loved the very, very end point where you're just managing, well, terraforming planets and then becoming like a intergalactic trade dealer. That game ruled. There was a couple of the phases that weren't as good as the rest, but overall that game ruled. Damage increase, ability damage increase. Is this a physical or just an ability? I don't know which my pecking is. Increase a random stat. Okay. 10% speed. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That's okay with me. Oh, I did gain a tail. Hey, back off, everyone. I want to eat that apple core. No sharing. It's weird that it introduces them out of order, and I feel like the coloring makes me think that some are higher tier than others, but I don't really understand. Like, okay, common, rare, epic, legendary. So this is like the biggest one, but I don't know if I'm really like feeling that, or I'm still not entirely certain how the unlocks work or anything like that, you know? And I think I'm influencing how likely I am to find upgrades that fit that percent chance. That's a little unclear to me exactly. I have like DNA points. Oh, I could spend that on a reroll or upgrading. Gotcha. Mutagen. Short range attack that deals initial physical damage and poisons the enemy, dealing ability damage over 5 seconds. But I don't have those stats. I don't really know what my ability damage is. I don't think. I do want to add that. So I'm fully adding it. I'm not replacing. New attack unlocked. You can adjust your loadout during any evolution on left. Oh, okay. So I would swap them here. Like I would drag and drop. Okay. Okay, I got this gnarly... Whoa! Gnarly attack all of a sudden. How do I attack through this guy? This is really interesting to me because it makes it, to me, it feels like that's another. There's more of them. So that my idea is dispelled quite quickly. I was thinking it felt to me like those almost feel like other players playing the game, but that's not. It's just a different type. Gain a full level of progress. Increase damage by 1. I am a ways away. Sure, level of progress. Let's just jump ahead. See, it's weird that it takes a while for like those to be, they get revealed at different rates, but it doesn't do a lot to like hype that up or whatever. Size lower, dodge up, social up, and ability damage up, which would affect my poison, I guess. Senses increase the distance at which POIs, person of interests, and alpha enemies are perceived. Vision during night. Ooh, that is suddenly relevant, so let's go with that. And rather than picking fights... Look at those ridiculous eyes on the top of my head now. Rather than picking fights, I'm just going to go gather up some nice freebie fruits, I think. Physical damage ability. Let's take some damage bonus. The random stat upgrade is pretty sweet, though. Look at that tiny little guy. Wow, he dropped a lot. I like how other things around start like creeping in on you. Like, oh, I want some of that. Let me get in there. Damage resistance, heat resistance, feeding speed, and regeneration, recovering health. That is good. Yeah, let's get the saliva. Am I going to be all drooly now? Not observably, I don't think. Get back here. Oh, you're out of range. Was that food? Didn't realize that was food right away. Attack penalty? Movement speed penalty applied when executing an attack goes down. Cool. Even more. End cooldowns. Ooh. Well, the dexterous is an even better version of that, so I feel like I better go with that. Those guys are going to go run and take that food I left behind, I think. Oh yeah, there was that poison kicking in. Oh, the little duck guy. Somehow they evolved to have hats. Oh, that's what hangs out in those holes. Got it. Oh my god, I feel like I just interrupted something here. It's cool that the different wildlife are like fighting each other at the same time. Increases how often food drops are turned into health drops. Feeding speed and regeneration. Yeah, I wanna level that up a little bit. Oh, I didn't quite get him. All right, I wanna walk away from that a little bit. I think I just heard them pop out. Maybe. That's not what that sound was. I like these sneaky little bandit fox critters. This is sick. There's a lot that works really, really well in this game. Oh man, whatever the okay. There someone else got the kill on the like elite penguin there, but they left all that stuff behind for me. Level 2 stinger. Yeah, let's take a little extra on that. What is happening? I think I missed the kill on that. Am I getting Fortnite crushed into a limited area here? Permanent max HP when health food is eaten while at maximum health. I don't really know what health food is versus regular food. Larger attack area. I like the sounds of that. Attack area has been limited. The crab tor. Oh my god. Okay. I ran into the cactus. That's so funny. Oh, I forgot I have like a dodge ability. Oh god, I gotta be putting greater distance between me and this thing. Am I taking like fire damage or something? What is happening? I feel like, is that just like a timer based thing? Honestly, I don't play a lot of battle royales, and by that I mean zero. I'm just vaguely aware of that mechanic. Having a little poison on that guy feels good. Oh, I got him. So I feel like the game is punishing me for taking time there, but I think that's what's happening. Ruminant, so every 10 seconds gain progress equal to 4 times your prey affinity value. Holy cow, okay. Goes on cooldown when hit. Oh, so I can't take damage? Modifies the chances to roll evolutions of the prey type. So that, yeah, these are all affinities. That's how all that works. Honestly, this could use a header of like affinity that you can hover over that explains that probably. Terrain penalty, minus 80%. It applies different movement penalties. Higher terrain penalty stat will diminish the impact of those penalties on the player. Speed and terrain penalty. Every 10 seconds, progress equal to 4 times your prey. I have a pretty good prey affinity. So I feel like that's like a pretty meaningful thing. I just got to not get hit for large periods of time. Speed, sprinting speed. How do I sprint? I can sprint? Have I ever done so? That's instead of my dash now. I do like that it auto applies it like where it makes sense for you to have it. Oh, was walking on the sand just generally doing damage to me? I was just like I'm just not equipped for sand life. All right, I'm gonna hang out in the grass then. That sprint is pretty weak. There, I just gained the bonus for 10 seconds. There should be probably more of something on the screen that is, jeez, this thing's rough. Oh no. I feel like there should be more going on screen that indicates that countdown is happening. Didn't last that long. You can take a picture of your goofy guy. Main predator dealt 50 damage to me. The blobfisher, who I killed the most of. A little bit of a tip. Wish list. Okay, I made progress. Find 5 different POIs. And beat 30 alphas. I don't really know what the POIs were. You know what? Let's give it one more try. I feel like I probably know a little bit better. I don't know if there's that much I'll end up doing that differently. Okay, it's hard. You really, really have to get close to take those guys down. So early on, having a better damage option is good. Do I want the beak again? Let's go a different route. Headbutt attack that deals physical damage and penetrates plating. Okay, so that's kind of my primary now. I feel like I'm a little bit concerned. Like, feel like you're putting yourself on the line a little bit. You don't really jump forward with the horns the way I assumed you would. Oh, did it just drop that food for me for the tutorial's sake? Don't worry about it, I'll go get my own. Yeah, there needs to be, I think, a little bit more of a moment of taking that final bite and like, and level up before this screen appears. Okay, so Jaws wasn't cut off. I'll take it this time. Biting attack that deals physical damage can be used while stunned and increase feeding speed. All right, two very, very melee-based physical attacks. Maybe that was always going to be the case. Oh yeah, so that's where I was in the overall timer for stuff there. Having the increased feeding speed is nice to just barrel forward. Oh yeah, even the little like bones at the end are also rushing in there and getting the kill. The bones are also food. Sporadically generate vegetation food around you. The food quality depends on evolution level. Oh, that it said it went up from 10 to 17. So at a very basic starting point in the game, you must already have a little bit of that. What is the lily pad? You guys are aggressive. You're just coming right at me. So yeah, that might be me generating that right there. Gain a full level of progress. I can't. Initial starting size. So I need to be bigger than the initial starting size for whatever that is. So that's strange, I guess, that there's prerequisites on some of this. Oh, nice. Okay, it added 40 or 50 or whatever. It didn't just finish the last little bit there. So like using that when you're already near leveling up isn't wasted. That's what I'm trying to say. Feeding speed, regen, better headbutt, just more mass, physical damage, size, HP. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I would have immediately had a benefit from it there a second ago. More vegetation. Jaws level 2. I feel like being a little. Look at him swimming around out there. I want to be aggressive. You want to be killing things as much as possible. I love, my favorite part about this game is these animals wandering in. So I'm not taking damage just by being in the desert. I wanted to test that. But I love when they're like, ooh, food, something to eat, and then they see you and they're like, no, and they run away. Close range attack, I already have a lot of that. Size and physical damage, chonky. Just add more things to make me bigger. Okay, no, now I think that confirms. I think that confirms being on the sand is taking damage. I guess the little sandy bits around the edges are kind of informing that. I feel like that wasn't... It's not really sold. I feel like the... There's a bit of a... disparate side of things going on here where you have that up cooldown directly below you, but when you have two attacks, then it's not doing a very good job of showing the separate independent cooldowns that are occurring, and that is showing that down there, but that's quite a ways away from where I'm like looking, you know? Really good feed speed, less attack penalty. I like the reduced attack penalty because I like to attack while I'm moving. Like, it lets you chase down enemies, be more predator forward. So I like having that. So there were other good seeming options there. Hopefully when the cow arrives, it doesn't automatically turn the area into desert. I must have just happened to have been standing in a desert area last time. Nice. Okay, between my two attacks there, I have... And I can deal enough damage to kill those guys, like, pretty quickly. Oh, get back here. Damn you, you little fluffy rabbit. That one reminds me, like, the most of a Pokemon. Every 10 seconds. I'm going for Dexterous level 2. Get a little bit more there. Oh, so that's my level, I guess? Is level 8? Oh! You can disguise yourself as food. That's really awesome. Man, the range on your attacks mostly just sucks, and there's not a lot. The game doesn't really indicate to you how far out of range you are. It's not like you click and hold the button to like wind it up. I feel like that might feel good, to be able to click and hold rather than automatically activate, and then through that you can see if you're in range and maybe even light up the enemy when they're confirmed to be in range, and then you can let go to activate it to do it. I don't know, it's a very different style of combat, I guess. So who knows how with or against the devs' vision that is. Cow's coming in any minute here. Gain permanent max HP when health food is eaten while at max health. Not at max health right now, and I don't know what is all health food. Damn it, I'm stuck being like near the desert again in a way I don't want to be. So he dizzies himself a little bit just by charging in general. Oh my god, okay, I'm going a little too aggressive on those melees, I guess. You stay away from that. Okay, he's got like a ground pound or something he's also trying to use against me. Is when it's glowing, is it a health food? When is it considered a health food? Yes, I did gain health off of that, which I don't know if it's always true with like basic food like this. Like if I eat this straight through the core, nothing. So it's the ones that are glowing. It's not like a difference in design. Like every time you see an apple versus a melon or whatever. Feeding speed, yes. I'm going to take that like crazy while I'm sitting on this. You guys are risky. You're getting right in there. Attack penalty lower. Yes, I want less of that again. Eat all those. And so I should have... I think I gained a little bit of max health off that. Yes, awesome. Okay, so definitely seeing how that goes. I have like piercing damage now, so I can take these guys out. Ah, that little icon is like a shell. It looked like a little, you know, Legend of Zelda rupee or something. Physical damage. Yeah, just raise my damage. That's sick. That looks like poison. Don't think I want to walk through that. Sometimes these guys walk backwards, which is like a little goofy. Oh, is it specifically my bite that goes through shield? Are you healing? I'm struggling here. I'm gonna go fight some alphas, I think. That guy can chase me if he wants. I'm gonna go do my own thing. There's not a lot on the screen that does a lot to sell the shift from like day to night. It just kind of happens. I wish there was more of a countdown happening on the screen somewhere. I like that little cat thing. Oh wait, so there's not a lot of places to spend these. So like if I just spend it here now, upgrade everything, and it would cost even more the next time. Feeding speed, regen. What is social? Increase the chance to charm enemies. I don't think I'm doing a social build, so I don't think I want that. Big size bonus or feeding speed. Size, chunky, why not? Let's just get huge. I like the look of that little cat thing that's running around. Ooh, big feeding bonuses and damage bonuses and things. What was that? What's that? He's running around holding something. Better bite. Ooh, leech. No. Plating, like maybe. Nah, I like the direction I'm going with some of this stuff. I'm gonna stick with it. What are you carrying though? Why was that guy like holding something above his head there? It's interesting to start to see like the next tiers of enemies, which itself feels a little bit Pokemon-y. Like I'm evolving in a much more literal sense by adding traits and physical characteristics, whereas the enemies feel like they're evolving in a more linear like Pokemon path, where it's like the little fly thing is now a green fly that has poison or what have you. I'm on track to experience another boss, it looks like, hopefully, right? Better dodge, ability damage. 2.5, isn't it currently +2? Like, I don't think I'm gaining that much more. It's weird that it doesn't show the before and after the way upgrades normally have. Let's dodge and senses. Sure, get some crazy eyeballs going. Duh. That's another one of those instances where I find it hard to keep an exact eye on my cooldowns. I can't seem to deal with you guys. I'm moving on. I'm doing my own thing. I'm gonna stay hanging out in the grass because I think I'm about to get shrunk down into a boss fight again here soon. Yeah, just keep running my direction. But also don't run away from me. Come back here. I want to grab the health upgrades, but I don't want to lose track of them. Ah, I ended up on the other side. Oh damn. This one has to be a water fight, which I assume I'm like not equipped for at all. Am I supposed to like go run and hide on the island? That island's desert. I'm gonna get hurt out there, aren't I? Aquaconda. Oh my god. Oh, this boss is intense. What the hell? Duh, I'm trying to use my dodging, but you can only dodge so often. A little bit of a bite. Okay, he doesn't have a ton of health, though. I feel like that's... I can try and just really go aggressive. Ah, I'm getting slapped around. Oh, did I get him? Yeah, I got him. All right. I didn't expect that to go so well. I don't know if it went so well, but it went okay. Better than it seemed like it was going to. Oh, wow. Okay. You can unlock key leg-based and arm-based evolutions. The prey affinity thing, right. Or terrain. Yes, tentacles. Let's do tentacles. Do I have those immediately? Sure do. I'm now officially a bit of a weirdo alien. I'm going to take a little bit of a screen grab of this. Okay, those blue things are health that I'm generating. I'm drowning out here, man. I got to get back to land. A little bit of snow? Yeah, ignore the random bits of health you're generating. Move on. Do other things. Probably I'll take damage for being on the snow. It slows you down. And I think it's like making things frosty. What are all these mutagens you've left laying around? Don't mind if I do. You didn't want those yourself? Yeah, you would want those. Oh, you're too fast. Aw, come on. I couldn't even get him. Fine, I'll just sit here and eat this apple. You're not an apple. Everyone's running to the snow, leaving me behind. I'm not equipped for that. I can't do it. What are you guys all of a sudden? You're the upgraded cats? Now you're like catfish? That's funny, actually, just as soon as I said it. I don't know if the enemies are upgrading in their own kind of branching paths, or if like the way enemies upgrade would always be the same. Elusive. Nah, more fungoid. I assume the enemies are more on a preset, consistent path between runs. Jeez, a lot of nocturnal things that are just going nuts on me here. Yeah, I being forced to be like a melee attacker all the time is really, really difficult, actually. Come back here, you little penguin. I felt like I needed to be a little bit more on the defense, but I was getting messed up. Oh, okay, that opened up a separate screen on my computer, and then I guess I could kind of show that off here. It output it both as a GIF, kind of a low quality GIF, honestly, and the individual screens that make that up. Funny to offer both. I was curious how the game planned to, I don't know, output that once you selected it. Main prey. I dealt the most damage to panthers, but they were also the thing that most killed me. I didn't think I fought that many of these things. How did that possibly happen? Does that just mean this is the best I've ever done in that category? I don't know. Eat the special boss fruit when it drops to gain powerful special ability. Oh yeah, I think that was when I gained like the tentacles and things. Oh, did any of those progress? Simple. How did I progress this one so fully in a way that I didn't before? -2 evolution choices plus 100 starting mutagen points. When does where does that come up? How do I apply that to like a new run? I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. I think it's good that they're doing an early playtest like this, because I think there's some really great ideas here, and just the basic concept of this simplistic pixelated spore action roguelike is great. I think there's a lot of room for polish in the concept for overall execution, but they're off to a really great start. Start is probably not reflective of the amount of time and effort that's gone into this project so far, but I'd love to see it updated along the way. I think it's in a really good place already, and I think it could be taken so much further. Fun. Glad I checked this one out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll have a link down below. I don't know when the playtest is going down. You can join it right now, right away, but wishlist it just in case. Get notified on a demo, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.